Hi, this is Starbuck, and in this replay we're gonna analyze how Lin executes the main fight of game 1 against Happy. But before we do that, we have to understand Lin's hotkey grouping. So let's begin with that. So upon analyzing the replay, he moves around the map using two hotkeys for convenience. Wyverns on one hotkey to do flybys and acolytes harass, and everything else is on the other hotkey. So he had heroes, raiders, and Kodo moving together across the map. And then secondly, these are the hotkeys for the main fight. So as we can see from the screenshot one, he hotkeys Kodo, Raider, and the heroes together. As you can see, the green circle means everything is in that hotkey. Alternatively, he hotkeys Wyverns and Headhunters together, so pure damage together on hotkey 2. And then he also has Wyverns only on another hotkey, so that he can pull them away from danger if needed. Alright, having said that, now we go into the main fight, understanding the hotkeys. So Happy is approaching. So we can even see the circles now. Look, Wyverns are right now on an individual group as well. When he selects the raiders, raiders are circled, heroes are circled, TC circled, and a Kodo. Alright, he pulls the Wyverns back a bit, gets into a good fighting position. And then look, boom, there's the hotkey we talked about, so I can show it again. It's Wyverns and Headhunters together right now. You see the circle around the Wyverns and the Headhunters. So the fight begins by Lin A-clicking on the ground. Then he turns all the Berserkers on. I suspect he pressed Control and on one Headhunter and pressed Berserker on everybody. He clicks F1 for Blade immediately on a Destroyer. So let's see what happens next. Alright, then he controls the two Raiders. So I also suspect that the Raiders are on another hotkey maybe, or he manually clicked them in this fight. So he throws an Ensnare on two Gargs, I believe, and then stomps the TC. So he gets a nice stomp off on the Alchemist and all the ghouls, and the Blade is just F1 on a Destroyer right now. So he pulls the Wyverns away, uses the heal wave to save the Headhunter and the Wyvern, and everything rest is on A-click right now. So right here, he controls the Wyverns. You see, this is the only thing he's controlling right now. Everything else is on A-click. Units are doing their job. They're attacking, non-stop fighting. So not much happening right now. Everything's still on A-click. He hexes the Lich next to prevent some DPS and forces Happy to micro his destroyers to dispel. But Happy doesn't actually do that. Pulls the Wyverns again, once again, uses the heal wave, saves most of them, and the air units are forced to be on top of the Headhunters, far away from where the heroes are, basically. So some of these Headhunters were actually also attacking Gargs, being on A-click, not being manually clicked. So another Berserker mode on only two Berserkers so far. And then he manually clicked the two Raiders, put them on Banshees. Throw double Ensnare and probably shift click on each Banshee with the Raiders, because they do extra damage with Siege against unarmored. Alright, F1 on the Blade, go on the Banshees. Heal waves, saves the Wyverns once again, and cleanse down a heal ward. Oh, crits the Banshee, beautiful crit. Another Banshee dead. And I suspect now he just boxed his army like this and killed that one Banshee. So he's also being very flexible. When the fighting gets scattered, he usually also uses like this a click and just hotkeys everything, as you will see in the next few seconds. So yeah, look, he just boxed this with a mouse and moved it back. So he's not using hotkeys right now, just mouse micro. So that his other units are not being inactive, just the ones that he wants to micro. And then pulls blade on to attack the ghouls or the skeletons. Another Nova comes in, he'll wave immediately to counter that. Pulls the two units away manually again with the mouse. Blade still F1 control on the Banshees and statues. And then look, Lin now hotkeys all of this on one hotkey, just for convenience sake, and having more focus fire with everything. So he re-hotkeys, you see, he's very flexible in fight. And then he puts everything on this destroyer, along with the blade. Destroyer falls. So Blade is not in a control group right now. Blade is just on F1. Everything else is grouped together. So these units along with Shadow. So Blade does his own thing while this is hotkeyed. And just beautiful micro and focus fire in general. And then he puts everything on the DK now. Throws the kitchen sink at him, gets the kill. So to sum up, how Lin executed this fight is he A-clicked all of the groups on ground, threw double ensnares on the Gargs, stomped the ghouls, pulled back the wyverns, heal waved, focused the Gargs with the wyverns, and then put the blade on the Banshees and the raiders also on the Banshees. Stomped again, heal waved, heal ward, and then he already won the fight by then. And then he manually microed with mouse only, no more hotkeys, and then boxed the rest of the units, the leftovers from the main fight, to battle this out.